Islands, and I'm thrilled to have with me New Zealand all-rounder in the middle of Lords before the World Cup final, Jimmy Neesham. How do you feel standing out here knowing that you're going to be playing in the biggest game of your life in 48 hours?
Look, obviously it's really exciting. I think after the way we got through the last game and a bit of a thriller against India, we sort of knew this was around the corner, and for the group to get together again this morning for our first training since that game and sort of to take it in. All the signage has changed. There's final written about 50,000 times around the ground, so there's a bit of a different feel, but we just got through our training today and look forward to tomorrow. Even
a different feel to when you were at Lords 2 weeks ago against the Australians. That wasn't a good day for New Zealand, but you found something special in Manchester.
Yeah, I don't remember that game, to be fair. I think it's sort of part and parcel of our unit is that we sort of park failures or park bad games and take the lessons from it and sort of move on. And there was a fair bit of criticism floating around, I suppose, about how we finished the group stage, but we believed in our group that we had what it took to go to the final and to win it, and obviously really came together, and a few sort of individual brilliant performances against India sort of got us through, and we're just preparing for this next game like all the others.
You personally, you've made contributions with the bat, the ball, and now in the field significantly in the semi-final. That catch at backward point or gully round the corner there, that'll go down on highlight reels for many, many years. Have you had a chance to kind of watch it back and sort of consider what a magnificent snaffle it was?
You certainly these days get a chance to watch it back. I think all your mates sort of send you the highlight videos and them on Snapchat watching on TV and that sort of thing, so you do see it a few times, but we just as a team, it's about making a contribution to a win any way you can, and I wasn't stoked with the runs I got in the game against India, but you look back and I suppose that catch for myself and then also Martin Gutwell's run out sort of epitomises what our team's about, just trying to do whatever we can to make match-winning contributions.
That's what it felt like as well watching on. It's that you did all the small things right throughout the course of the game and gave yourselves an opportunity with the ball. Is that where you see it internally now, where you might get a chance to bowl out England, use the ball as your strength?
We haven't really talked about it for this game, to be fair. I think before we went out in the field last game, Kane sort of grinned at the group and said we wouldn't have it any other way, sort of having to scrap to defend a sort of below parish total, and that's the way we go about our business. I think the 2011 semi-final was very similar against South Africa, and when we get on a roll and when we sort of start hunting as a pack in that field, obviously runs on the board are gold. So whether we win the toss and bat on Sunday will remain to be seen, but we certainly love getting in the fight as a team and as a group, and fielding's a way you can really do that.
In terms of what this will mean for New Zealand cricket, of course, the Black Caps never won the World Cup, came ever so close in 2015 reaching the final, but what would it mean back home if you were able to stand up there on the balcony at Lords and lift the trophy in a couple of days?
It'd obviously be fantastic. I think going into the semi-finals we didn't get much of a punter's chance, I guess, and look, we just want to go out there and put a good foot forward and fire a few shots, and the nature of the game is that sometimes the game doesn't go your way, sometimes you play well and you lose, and that's just life. So for us it's about preparing and as I said before, giving ourselves the best chance, firing a few shots, and what will be will be.
Does it suit New Zealand? It's almost patronising, the underdog, or whatever it is, the dark horse in these sort of competitions. Do you think it suits you coming here on Sunday when it's going to be England as the host and the favourite and the top-ranked side? And yes, you've overcome India, but most people expect England to win this in straightforward fashion. Do you think that actually works well with the way your team's set up?
We honestly don't care. It's kind of whatever's said out in the media is said out in the media, and whatever happens outside our bubble doesn't exist to us. I think for us it's about looking after what we can look after, and we have a lot of confidence in the group. I think I said in one of the ICC interviews before the tournament, why do we not get any credit as players in New Zealand? And we give each other credit. I believe wholeheartedly in Guppy at the top of the order. Kane and Ross obviously are probably two of our best ever batsmen in white ball cricket, and we just don't get those accolades around the world because of where we are and the small country we are. So that doesn't really bother us. We just go about our business, and hopefully, as I mentioned before, we can just put a few match-winning performances as individuals on the field on Sunday, and if it's enough to get us across the line, then that's fantastic.
And in closing, your own story is well known. You've spoke freely about the fact you nearly gave the game away. What a huge turnaround now standing at Lords, the chance to do something that so few cricketers have done over the last 40 years.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal, I think. 12 months ago or so, to be sort of getting dropped from your domestic side, and to be now 2 days away from a final at Lords is a bit surreal, and it'll probably be something I reflect on in 6 months' time, looking back on the tournament. But for now, it's just about going out and preparing as best I can, and as I mentioned before, again, trying to make contributions to the team.
I'm sure you will. Jimmy Neesham, thanks so much for joining Cricbuzz, and the best of luck on Sunday.
Thanks, mate.